Welcome back to a game of Beyond Horizon. Yes, Pigs is on the battlefield again. So, I know not many people like this speed map, but I think it's always quite interesting. You could always get some weird matches on this. I should have communicated with my team member and asked, was he going to win? Now I know he's a new player, and I'm not exactly great myself, so we're on a hiding to nothing here. But it goes, as is. And the reason why I said I should have communicated is I should have asked, was he going to go air? But obviously he wasn't going to go air, and I decided to spend a little bit more time, get a bit more things up. I probably should have done the win, but it didn't matter because he was obviously getting stuff out already. Now, anyway, and seat is getting his customary light laser turret out. I think air would have been better. Now we'll see, obviously, what they do. Gammons. He's getting his constructor. You don't really, on this one. You do not have to worry about metal. Metal is never the problem on this map because obviously it's all metal. It's always having enough energy. So I'm a little bit behind. So. I mean, I don't need to worry because obviously he's doing his thing. So I'm now getting a bit more metal. I decide to obviously get a bit more energy because I'm a particularly bit low. In size as he's actually now got his missile truck, so that's a bit different. I thought he might have pushed forward. Now, if he had pushed forward, we would have certainly taken one of these out. Not them all, but obviously they're turtling at this precise moment. So now I'm sending a couple of other things, a couple of rocketeers myself. Start with rocketeers, then move to something else. But anyway. It's one of these things. it takes a little while. Once you get going, then you're rocketing on this. He's now going for a construction turret. The blue has already got he's got two construction turrets, so he's doing really well. The thing is he's not producing enough energy at the moment. That's my that's my problem as well. Although I am getting a lot more than previous players. I'm trying to do this better. It's not really on this one. It's really difficult in the sense of, it's not like an ordinary map, if you like. Where you've got the three metal extractors and you're walking around like that. It's all here. You just have to build it up. I should have really. Well, I've got the two here. I don't understand why he's gone down there. Like he should have gone together. That's a bit weird. Not what I obviously was wanting, and they were together. So God knows. We should have. What I should have done. We should have been pushing forward. It says let's push. That's what I should have said, but I didn't. It was really up to me. I mean, he's a one skill. He's doing pretty well though. At the end of the day, don't know how long he's been playing. But now I've got obviously three constructors. He's got one. I'm going for the third, obviously, to try and boost out more. Now I should have changed the tactics. I should have. This is when I should have probably gone out for the T2. Now I was worried about the air. This is what I was thinking. Well, they're not doing a lot. I bet this is an air play. Which again, I should have communicated. I'm technically the senior player. You know what I mean? Which is unusual for me. Now I am. They said right. I am pushing the button here because. I don't like the idea of this. Now I see the air, so we know that air's coming out, although that gets taken out by the missile truck, so that's perfectly okay. A nice little tick spam here. Now this. I don't know why it got me this, but it got both of us actually. It did send us by surprise. We don't even have anything at the front, which is a massive misplay on our part. But they're going, obviously, if you see here, they're going air. They're going mass air. Way more than... I don't actually know what this... Oh, they're both going air in this instance. So, what are we going to do now? Well, I'm still on the T1. I've decided to change to Centurion because obviously they're a bit more derpy, but they are a lot more stronger. Because I thought, well, if he's not coming out, then let's go for the push approach. Get a bit more storage, get a bit more, for the energy, and then we decide then. I've got these going. I really wanted both of them going by this time, but as you can see, it's still a minute, so we've still only got this one going. My countermander's only got his missile truck there, so basically this is down to my getting rid of all this, really. Now, he does obviously take out, or try to take out this section here. Pretty successfully he takes it out, as you can see. So I'm back in the Stone Age-ish, although I have still got the energy and the metal storages here. Took my teammates. So we were really on the... like I said, I should have gone air. F. He's like me. He's got a few storage. See, you might as well get the storage, Although you're producing so much. So now he's got... Oh, Jesus, wept. Obviously, I've not seen this, so not seen what's actually going on. He's now got sharpshooter. Jesus, within 6 minutes he's got T2 up. I'm obviously on T2 already as well, so there we go. My teammate is just about getting T2. I think for him, with the Beagles, he would have... the Quaker would have been a good one, or going for the Tsar. Probably the Quaker would be better, because that would have been the more of the artillery. He could have put the artillery here, and certainly stopped. But like I said, we're obviously not communicating with each other here. I'm having to obviously start getting more energy, because it's been taken out. Knowing full well we should have brought... like I said, I should have done air. That was the play, really. He hasn't got a lot here so far to push us, but it would have been nice to go in. Now I've obviously stopped my lot here. I've got 12 Centurions here, but it's still not enough. There's no way that that's enough. I'm waiting for... I'm going for the sharpshooters myself, because obviously I think, well, should I go sharpshooters? Should I go hound? Sharpshooter's a better unit. I mean, you could have even gone fat boy, but the trouble is you can't see that far. What would have been probably a decent play, which I don't think you can get. Yeah, you can't get on here. Is try to, a recluse wouldn't have worked. So yeah. I am producing, but I'm just not producing enough. I haven't got the energy. Now, if we look at their metal, 500 times more. Energy, 500 times more to us. They're absolutely obliterating our... we're not even close by 8 minutes. It would have been good to build some constructions and probably do something around here as well, but we didn't, like I said, I think this was wholly my fault. Now, whether this was a good idea to build these, it probably should have been the fusion, get an advanced constructor and build that, to be honest, by now. But we are taking out these. I mean, they're still... He's just having a look around. That's what they're doing. They're having a nosy to see what's around, and they're thinking, yeah, there's not really that much. We'll just push forward. And that's what they're doing. They got the jammers, so we can't see it. Now, we are still taking some of their stuff down here, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be enough. We'll get absolutely obliterated by these sharpshooters that are coming in. He hasn't even got enough energy to fire them, so he must be doing something. This is... It's awesome. I must admit, this player, this garbage here, he played absolutely extraordinarily well. He obviously has been practicing. He knows this map. You can tell. You don't just come, to do this, So he's got it incredibly well organised. Mine's like It's getting better. It's a bit better, as you can see. But I now decide to go for the fusion. My teammate is not producing the T2 at all. In fact, I don't even know his fusion. Oh, he's going for advanced fusion. I would have done. I've just gone for the fusion, especially if we're that far behind. And now he's going for the advanced metal. No, don't need to on here. Absolutely, you just don't need to. It's not something you need. Now we're getting absolutely obliterated. Now we have taken some out, but not enough. We've taken all the welders out. I think most of them anyway. Yeah, there's all the welders gone. But the sharpshooters is the problem. Now, I obviously have some of the sharpshooters, but I think what they do in Soon is absolutely a fantastic play. He's built shooters, he can't even get them out. So now they're coming back again with the we're building up our army. Our armies is, now I'm getting a lot more coming out. I always like the jammer as well. There's a lot of jammers there, obviously. Now we don't have to worry too much now. Our air's done pretty well. We've taken out most of it's at the front door. I am going for some at the back. They're just taking the time to get built. But I'm thinking, well, we took them out. That's good. Don't have to worry. Not too bad. Jammers and things. The sharpshooter takes an enormous amount of time to get built. As we'll see here, look. Although I'm not doing too bad, don't get me wrong. I'm still going for the fusion. Should have had a fusion up at least about 5 minutes ago. But this is an absolute brilliant play. I must admit, it was like, holy mother of mercy, this is confused. See, he's gone for the Tsar. That's brilliant, but the trouble is, the Tsar is unforgiving with ticks. It will just blast at everything and basically take your own units. Like, there we go. Oh, see what I mean? He just took out most of his lab there, his vehicle lab. The problem was we didn't have any static defense. That's where the problem is. If we had a load of static defense, again, this is my problem. I should have done a lot more. I think I've learned that if one's gone, now he's going air. Now he's gone air. Unfortunately, it's far too late. We are, the only way that we could come back is we could have some. I think he's a Cortex. Yeah, we could have some dragons. And with the fighters, so we send the dragons over and then send the fighters after to take out his stuff. But this is the problem. These are you don't want this. See, these need to be moved forward. We're a long way away, but it's causing an absolute nightmare. My sharpshooter's already been taken out by it. So I've lost the sharpshooters basically because of the tank. I didn't even know. Because of the tanks. Because of the Tsars. The Tsars are great, but the trouble is, because of the ticks, it's a nightmare. And I noticed it, so I'm going to go over and try to build some stuff here. Or am I deciding to do a bit of kamikaze and go forward? You see what I mean by the tick spam? The tick spam is absolutely horrendous. So I think that was a nuke. Yeah, the nuke was at the back, strangely enough. He hasn't fully got this up, I don't think. No, 91%. Yeah, he's definitely losing here. Yeah, so that's my commander gone. I don't know what I was doing there, but I certainly that tick spam. I think finished me off there. I'm decaying as well, so I didn't even get the fusion up either. It's a beautiful play. We didn't even get anywhere close. We got absolutely annihilated. Now he's the Marauders coming in, as if it's, as if we need to worry, especially with all this. You could have just sent this in, to be honest with you. I mean, what could we have done? We'd have had to get the T3. We'd have had to get a Behemoth or something like that. Would have, taken something. Now I have obviously got a couple here, but the trouble is the Tsars are just. These Tsars should not be there. They should be further on. Should be just pushing them through. And they would take it. I mean, they'll take. I think they take about maybe 2 hits to 3 hits before the sharpshooter would take them out. But I suppose if you had a jammer there, then it would be even better. You get it closer. But they have got quite a long reach, 650 to 900. Maybe not then. So you still have an issue. But it was a fantastic player. I've played this map a few times, and I've always been on the losing streak. But every time I've been getting that little bit better. Slow but sure. Even though I lost there, and this is just these are got they got a. Ooh. Yeah, the Tsar was not the one to play here. Unfortunately, it should have been. I mean, obviously you could go for it, but now with the missile, now the negotiator, that wouldn't have been too bad because that's a long-range missile system, and that would take out a lot of this if you could get a load. But unfortunately, we've got nothing to protect it, and I just have not got the energy and everything, obviously, because my commander's gone. But this is demolition on a grand scale. Look at them. I love the eco that people do, but sometimes it's just quite excessive. It's just like, I don't think you need to do this, guys. You just you know. And by now, like say 5 minutes ago, they're playing with the food basically. That's all they're doing. But I do like this map. I think it definitely. See, yeah, we've been taking a few. It's the blooming ticks. The ticks are the massive problem here. To try and get. And I am sending ticks out myself to try and negotiate some of this, but it's just not enough. It's not enough by now. Air, obviously, we got more air. No, it's these Zars. These Zars took out all my sharpshooters, I think. I had quite a few. Not as many as obviously he had here, but I had quite a few to take down. Now he's, yeah. The other guys were saying, yeah, there we go. There's the nuke. They decided to pull a nuke. And then send the Marauders in. Well, they were sending the Marauders in at the same time. So, I just said well done. Because it was well done. It was a fantastic play. Anyway, I hope you... Don't forget to check out pigstv.com for all the latest videos on all sorts of different games. And I hope you enjoyed that. That's not how to play it, by the way. And we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.